For Your Safety by K. Phillips.
No way. You telling me you wanted to bang a stewardess?
I'm almost ready.
Yeah, take your time. Yeah, she better be ready. Ready for King Snake. We're not gonna know what it is. King Snake claims another victim. Details in 5. So, Cindy, is it? How about you come over here and fluff my pillow or give me an extra blanket?
Thank you for choosing to be with me tonight.
The pleasure's all mine and soon to be yours.
Please remember this is a non-smoking interlude and all of your personal belongings should be folded and stowed under my couch at this time.
Right. Could you hand me my pants?
On the nightstand, you will find condoms of various sizes and textures, as well as a picture of my dog Phineas. Do not tamper with them. Tampering with either one is punishable by law. My law.
Kinky. Look, Cindy, I don't want to talk about dogs or rubbers tonight. I just want to have a good time.
As do I. However, in the unlikely event that my boyfriend should arrive,
wait,
exit
what
lights will
boyfriend?
illuminate the impacts in the nearest exit.
Oh, wait, this is your boyfriend? What does he have? Whole
The
cat
main
planet? He
exit is
doesn't fit the
located
picture.
in the
Look.
central hallway and the secondary exit behind the couch.
Oh my God.
Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest you, keeping in mind it may be behind you.
Oh, I see what's going on here. So your freaky mutant boyfriend shows up and I'm supposed to jump out the window?
In the event of a water landing,
Was that a pool?
the inflatable travel pillow may be used as a flotation device.
But we're 10 floors up.
If you are unable or unwilling to perform these tasks, please let me know. If you are unwilling or unable to perform these tasks, let me know, and I will find someone who can.
It's not that high up. Look, no, Cindy, this is too freaky even for King Snake. I can't do this.
Cockpit doors are now closed and we are ready for departure.
Oh, no, the door's still open.
And we are ready for departure.
Whoa.
We are ready for departure.
Wait. Hold on. Why aren't I free to move out the cabin? Aren't I free to move out the cabin? I paid for my ticket. In fact, I think I might be on the wrong flight. Let me check my boarding pass.
Please stay down for the duration of our flight.
What?
Please stay down.
The Shirt by Ellen Davis Sullivan.
You cannot wear that shirt to our mother's funeral.
It's July. It's 95 degrees. And she'll never know.
The rabbi will know.
What do I care about him?
You picked our mother's funeral to flip off the rabbi?
He's not my rabbi. He's not even her rabbi. Mom never went to services.
It's not about believing.
Isn't it? If I don't believe, the rabbi's just another old guy in a hat. Kind of how I feel about the Pope.
Oh.
Nice old geezer, and interesting outfits, but he isn't anyone special.
Forget about the Pope. This is about respecting our mother.
On the off chance she could possibly know, why would she care?
Because she would have had the common courtesy to wear something respectful to a funeral.
Mom loved this shirt. I wore it her first day in the hospital. She asked me to wear it at least once a week. She said it made her feel like I finally got her to Hawaii.
Why would she say finally got her to Hawaii? Mom was deathly afraid of flying.
It doesn't keep a person from regretting what they missed.
Why didn't you tell me?
I kept thinking, if she survives, maybe I could find a way to get her over there. I don't know, drug her or something. I guess it was just a fantasy.
Did she know
Know what?
that you thought you could get her over there?
We watched movies. I started with the old ones. South Pacific, From Here to Eternity. We even watched Blue Hawaii.
You subjected our mother to Elvis.
She didn't mind. It was all about the scenery. I even got to one of the newer ones, like that old George Clooney flick.
Sounds like a lot of movies. How long did this go on?
Every time I visit.
You were there often.
I live here. You're far away.
I got here as much as I could.
I know. And she knew. But we had to find something to do together.
Well, did she know you thought you could get her there?
When she had her first round of treatments, I really believed she was getting better. You remember. We all did. I had a friend at work. Her mom was diagnosed with the same thing at the same stage. She lived for 3 years. Some of the time was rough, but there were periods where she could get out and go places.
And travel?
Not as far as Hawaii, but yeah.
Mom didn't have that.
The stages don't mean that much. What Mom had was super aggressive.
She kept watching the movies?
Yeah, until she couldn't sit.
Well, do you have another one for me?
Kill Them with Kindness by Kate Danley.
Well, we got back the results from your stress test, Mr. Brown.
And
Well, first I'd like to give you this. Just a little something from me to you.
you have a great big heart. Thanks. It's nice.
No, you have a great big heart. It's huge and large. I've seen walruses with smaller tickers. I give you 2 weeks before you fall over dead.
What?
Listen, research says what patients want is the personal touch. And for doctors, to care more about their feelings. A positive outlook is the best medicine. So there you have it. Feel better?
No? I mean, no?
All right, try this. Nurse.
You'll have a heart attack. Gotta get rid of that plaque, that plaque, that plaque. Gotta like it, a heart attack. So don't eat it sodium no more.
Better?
No.
We can do modern dance.
This isn't helping.
Beat poetry.
I am the plaque. Sticky bacon fat. Trapped, trapped, trapped in your aorta. This heart beats not for love.
Better or better?
That was awful.
Balloon animals.
It's a turkey.
No.
Magic.
Doc, stop.
Kazoo band.
Zoo. Doc. Are y'all playing Angry Breaking Art?
Not working?
No, not at all. Zero.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had the wrong file.
What?
Wouldn't that make you feel better?
Yes.
You're fine.
Really?
Yeah,
Serious?
totally.
Really?
Wrong file. Just pulling your leg.
You sure?
Sure.
Really?
Aren't you glad we sorted it all out?
I'm so glad.
So happy that you don't have to have surgery.
So happy.
Positive outlook is the best medicine.
What a relief. Oh, medical mishap. I just,
Milwaukee by David Lewison.
It's not like I didn't warn him. I told him right from the start, I'm a cold fish, you got to give me some room. But he just wasn't listening. They never do. I mean, he was an okay guy. I met him on the night shift. He would come in every morning after getting off of that printing press. He ordered the same breakfast, the number 3, every single day. Went on like this for weeks. He never paid attention to me, just treated me like I was a piece of furniture or something. Then this one day, I come in and I was feeling pretty down because I had just broken up with this guy who kept hassling me. He turned out to be a real fucking creep. And maybe I changed my hair or something too. Well, then I see him, you know, the customer. And he's looking at me like he never seen me before. Like he don't know who I am. So I go up to him and I ask him how he wants his eggs, because that's the one thing he changes. Sometimes he wants them poached, sometimes medium. And he says, I don't know, you tell me. Oh, I know he was trying to be smart or debonair or something, but I could not help myself. I just started to laugh. He didn't mind though. He just kept on talking and looking at me. And then finally he got around to asking me if I wanted to maybe go out and get a drink sometime. I mean, that's what I was waiting for. I didn't think him asking me about where I was from and my favorite kind of music was out of some sort of innate curiosity or something. So, you know, we start going out. And like I said, he's an okay guy. Not the best looking guy, but not the worst either. And he don't give me no problems. He don't hassle me the way other guys do. But he gets on my nerves sometimes, always trying to show me how sensitive and shit he is. Like he don't want the same thing that every other guy wants. Oh, I tried to tell him, give me some space, back up. But he didn't listen. And get this, some nights when I got off, he even rubbed my feet for me. Okay, I kind of like that. But then he would just keep going on and on like I was, you know, talking about me like I was some sort of goddess or something. The guy who runs the forklift. I mean, Jesus, if he knew half the shit I've been through, half the stuff I've done, he wouldn't be calling me no goddess. But he's a man. Thinks he can change everything. Thinks he can cure you when you don't want to be cured. Then this one night, finally, he tells me, out of the blue, he loves me. And he expects me to just break down in tears or something. I didn't know what to say. I never know what a guy means whenever he says something like that. He said that maybe they want to start owning and controlling you the same way they own and control everything else in their lives. So, you know, I didn't say anything at the time. But the next day, I was out of there. I had already been there for 5 years, and that was a long time for me, you know. Besides, I always wanted to check this place out. I always wanted to live here. You know, I never visited or anything, but I like the sound of it. I like the name, Milwaukee. Well, break's almost over. About time for us to get back out there. Ooh, what about you? You seeing anybody? Married. Well, you know, all that stuff I was saying, I wasn't talking about anybody specific or anything. I'm just saying, I know who I am. I am my own girl, and I am going to stay that way. Jesus, my feet are fucking killing me. Well, I'll see you out there.
The Men in the Mirror by Ken Preuss.
Well, I've only ever seen rooms like these in cop shows and detective movies.
It won't be that intense, I promise.
I know. It's not like we're dealing with a major crime, right?
Right. Ready? Send them in. Just relax. Remember, it's a two-way mirror. You can see them, but they cannot see you. Oh, wow. Oh. No, just breathe. Here, look closer. Oh, We want to make sure you get the right guy.
They all look so similar.
Oh, at first. But look closer, you'll start to notice small details. Ready?
I guess you're right, yeah.
Number 1, step forward.
Okay, well that is a little close.
He can't see you. What do you see?
Muscles.
And
And I'm trying to imagine him with my purse.
do you need more time?
No, let's move on.
Number 1, step back. Number 2, step forward.
Well, now this one's taller.
A little compared to the others.
I just don't know.
I said this wouldn't be easy. Do you want to stop?
No, I can do this.
Number 2, step back.
Yeah, let's just move on. It's not him, he's the wrong height.
Number 3, step forward.
Well, now this one has the right hair. Oh, did you just look at me?
He cannot see you, but maybe he just sensed you were there.
Oh, he has kind eyes.
Well, that can be deceiving. He's...
Wait, is that a tattoo?
What?
On his neck, by the collar.
Oh, it looks like a heart.
A broken one.
Wow, you are observant.
And why am I so nervous?
Okay, just relax. You are going to find the guy. I can feel it. Is this the right guy?
He could be. I'm not 100% certain.
That's okay. Let's take a look at the last one. Number 3, step back. Number 4, step forward.
Wait. I don't need to see number 4. It's number 3. The hair, the eyes, the heart. He's the one.
Are you sure?
I am. I really am.
In that case, well done. Number 4, step back. Numbers 1, 2, and 4, please exit to the right. Number 3, please have a seat at the table. That door will get you behind the glass. He's all yours.
Well, you're not going to stay here and watch us talk, are you?
Maybe for a little bit. I think I've earned the right.
I suppose you're right. I need to be sure.
Oh, no. You look fine. You got this.
I hope so. Thank you for everything.
I am always happy to be your wing woman, Heather. It would just be nice if you used dating apps like the rest of us.
Night Shift by David Lewison.
It's not like I didn't see it coming. I met her right here, too. She worked behind the counter, same as you. Later, Connie, one of the girls been here a while, might remember her maybe. It was this time of night, too. I'd just gotten off the late shift. Pablo there got me my coffee. Then she steps over and asks what I'd like to order. I look up, and I could tell she was new. I'd never seen her before. She had this hair and this great figure and those eyes. I'd never seen eyes like that before. She's not paying attention though. Just asks me how I like my eggs, and I say, "You tell me." She finally looks up at me and smiles. And that's just about the last time I ever saw a smile from her. We start going out after that. I'd meet her here after my shift. We'd have a drink together, maybe catch a late show if it's a Friday. Not to violate her confidences, but right away I'm staying over at her place. She has this old dusty walk-up over off Kingsley. So, things seem to be going good. But there's this kind of sadness and anger she's always got. I ask her what it's about, she never quite says. She hints at things, though. Her father, her brother, some guy from back home she never got over, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that goes on out there. You never know what people have been through. Finally, this one time I tell her I love her. I didn't plan it or nothing, it just came out. I never said anything like that before. I mean, not when I really meant it. She just kind of looks at me like she'd never done before. And then we spend the night together like always. And that was the last I ever see of her. Stopped by here the next night. Connie says she didn't show for work. I head over to her apartment. There's no answer. Finally, I wake the manager. He's not too happy about that. He tells me she left that day. Just walked out that morning with a suitcase in her hand. One of the neighbors thinks he saw her waiting at the Greyhound. I don't know where she went. Maybe San Diego. She lived there once. Back east, Philadelphia, that's where she's from. I don't know. I tried finding her for a real long time. But nobody knew where she was. She didn't leave no forwarding address. Things didn't feel right after that, not for a long time. I'd walk by places we used to go and get this gut shot feeling in me. But I kept eating and sleeping and going to work. I didn't commit suicide or nothing. Finally, after a while, things got a little easier, a little more in the past. Didn't come back in here till the night, though. But hey, I gotta eat right. And this time of night, you're the only place with decent food. And listen, this is probably a whole lot more than you want to hear from some guy sitting at the counter. Guess I just needed someone to tell it to. I could tell the guys at work, but they wouldn't understand. So listen, you can refill my coffee when you get a chance. I'll have the number 3 breakfast, that's my usual. The eggs, I like them over easy. That's the way I like them, over easy.
Inga Roundhead by Dremann.
But she just didn't want to carry this little fatty on her back to the clam is what it is. Not now, can you not see I am in a crisis? Oh, you will just wait. Oh, these women are taking advantage of me, the dog. All day they're out having fun, grunting and weaving baskets, and I'm stuck here taking care of all of these kids, and they can't, and I don't. It's mammoth stew. What did you think it was, you bonehead? Oh, Nagog, don't get all PC on me. Just look at that protruding forehead and tell me you're not a bonehead. Okay, cut it out. 15 minutes. Now go and wash your hands in the stream. Oh, I love you, yes. You are my husband, and I love you. I am just stressed out. I cannot keep taking care of these babies. I don't care how big my frontal lobe is. I know, but just because I'm tall and pretty and can walk upright. Oh, my God. All day I sit in this dreary cave, enslaved over a skull of hot mammoth stew, and I want to...
Mama!
Oh, I'm a modern girl, Nagog. I want to gather and hunt. Oh, Nagog, I have angst. No, say it with me. Angst. Angst. Oh, fuck it! Anga, yes, Anga. Don't you get it? I'm evolved. I'm the future, and all of you are the past. Do you know what that feels like? No, of course you don't, because you're a... I am frustrated, Nagog. I am frustrated. I do not want to keep looking after all of these children. I want to move forward, but if I move forward, all that I love will be left behind. Everything I love. I cannot keep taking care of their babies because they're all gonna die. They're going to go extinct. They have been left out of the natural selection process. Sure, they'll grow up. Sure, they'll have a few sickly little kids. But in 1,000 years, the flatheads will be gone and the roundheads will rule. And that will suck! Oh, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Una limuina. Soon we swing a little meal pot. Pot is over 80. We know soon a moon means swing a linga. Wicca, flatheads, single roundheads. Arriba.
Well, I've never thought about it like that before. Oh, holy God! You always know exactly what to say. Oh. Oh, Inga love taba.
My Father's Flag by David Guyton and Colin Thon.
Hey, Dad.
Pop,
Sir,
So I just enrolled in the Air Force.
Marines.
United States Navy.
I thought you'd be proud.
Mom was a little nervous, but
I knew I couldn't live with myself if I didn't.
I just keep seeing those towers.
I was burning children.
Those ships.
I had to do something.
I had to do something.
I had to do something.
I thought about joining your unit, but
The Marines seemed like a better fit.
And they attacked our Navy, sir.
thought if I'm going to protect our country,
We're going to defend our nation.
I'm going to make you proud.
then the Air Force
Marines.
Navy.
was the place to be. Now, Dad, I know you love the service.
Mom says it's all you ever talked about.
But it's different today, in many ways.
It's an entirely new program. I'll be flying drones.
Halos.
Helping aircraft take off and land from the deck of a brand new shiny aircraft carrier, sir, in the USS Independence.
Now, Dad, if that doesn't make you jealous, then I don't know what does. I don't even have to leave the ground.
I leave for Cambodia tomorrow.
I hope I can leave a legacy, sir, just like you.
I still remember you leaving that day dressed in your uniform.
You look so impressive.
Like a statue or a god.
I was proud to call you my father.
I still am.
I told everyone I met.
That my dad was in the military.
And my pop was in the Navy.
And my father was the bravest man I knew.
I wish you could have seen me grow up.
But I knew you were always watching me from up there.
I hope I made you proud.
I hope you look down at me and see
The person you wanted me to be.
Someone worth your name.
I have a little girl now.
A son, a daughter.
A boy. His name is Carl.
And there's not a day goes by that I don't think about her last words.
Always be brave, Bryce. And never forget that I love you.
Carl, it's your turn to take care of your mother now. Just know that no matter what happens, son, I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
Yes, sir. I'll be brave forever, Dad. Just for you.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Thursday afternoon in the Time Travel Waiting Room by Scott Mullen.
It's exciting, isn't it? Time travel? It's amazing to think that by this time next week, I could be 500 years in the past.
It's life-changing and permanent, which is a little scary.
I like that it's permanent. You shouldn't be able to change your mind. You should just go for it.
You're right. I'm ready, though.
I've heard going back in time makes you vomit.
Really? Yuck.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth it because time travel! Where are you going?
9th century Norway. I'm going to be a Viking.
Look at you. You're not a Viking. Vikings were men.
Hey!
No, I mean big slabs of man meat. I'm thinking 6'6", 275 pounds, huge muscle.
You going to start working out?
I mean, the axe alone weighs like 40 pounds or something.
Does it?
Did you do any research?
I started learning Norwegian.
Really? Hit me with some Norwegian.
Ich skal med.
What does that mean?
Don't hurt me.
You're not a Viking. Where's your beard?
Beards don't look good on me.
To be a Viking, you need a beard.
I figured there were guys like me back then who couldn't grow the beard. What are they going to say? You can't go raiding with us. You don't have a beard.
Yes.
Fine, I'll grow the beard.
Vikings did terrible things. Why would you want to pillage?
When I picked 9th century Norway, I was coming from a dark place. My wife left me. I had a lot of anger.
Understood.
Plus, they wore fur back then, right? I think I look good in fur.
I don't think you really thought this through.
Where are you going?
Maine in 1346.
What's in Maine in 1346?
Trees.
There are trees there now.
My family used to vacation in Maine. We had a summer home on a beautiful lake, and I watched as that lake got more polluted. Plus the people, the noise. No, I'm going back to when it was pristine, when it was perfect.
I guess you could eat deer.
I couldn't kill Bambi. I'll forage.
In the snow,
There will always be snow.
4 to 5 months out of the year.
I guess I usually went in the summer. Still, the snow will help keep the food cold.
While you sleep in your cabin? Teepee.
I could do a teepee.
I heard they're made from animal skins.
Maybe I'll just find some animal skins lying around.
Because the animals just died of old age? Can you communicate with Native Americans?
Why? So I can say, don't hurt me?
Yes, or I'm starving and my teepee collapsed, save me!
Yeah, I can see where that might be helpful. I just want to go somewhere else. Somewhen else.
Somewhere I could start new, without thinking of her.
Maybe I'll just go somewhere awesome.
Awesome is good.
Ooh! Florence, Italy, 1480, Leonardo da Vinci.
Ooh, he is awesome.
Yeah, plus I wouldn't have to kill any animals.
I wouldn't have to pillage, or grow the beard.
I like the idea of painting, but I don't know how to paint.
We could learn. We could help each other. Prepare before the trip, since it's permanent.
You wanna grab some lunch? Figure this out?
I guess there's no rush.
How do you say, don't hurt me in 15th century Italian?
That's the first thing we'll figure out.
Up by DJ Cahan.
Going up?
Yeah, 9th floor.
Me too. Going that shindig?
Engagement party, yeah. You a friend of Eleanor's?
No, I'm nobody's friend. I'm waitstaff. Is Eleanor the fiance?
Right. Very classy lady. Not as cute as you, though.
He's rich and she's richer. That's what I heard. Waits, they each could have made some poor person ecstatically happy.
You have a good point. I think the elevator stopped moving. Try pushing doors open.
Not working.
Here, I'll try this phone. Hello? Hello? Sounds dead.
Make noise! Hello? Hello? We're stuck!
Hello?
Get some help!
We're on 5. Anyone out there?
What can we do?
Just calm down. Someone will notice in a few minutes. We'll be out of here. Try to relax. What's your name?
Bonnie? What's yours?
Clyde.
Is that true?
Could be. You're very enticing, Bonnie. I like your short skirt. Did they make you wear that for the gig?
It's the way I dress.
Well, I like it, Bonnie. It's very attractive. What are you doing after the party?
Going home.
I was thinking maybe we could meet in the hotel lobby around midnight. I could sneak a couple bottles of champagne under my jacket. We could go somewhere.
How do I know I can trust you?
I'm very trustworthy, Bonnie. You a college girl?
No. Just got out of school.
Oh? What school is that?
Reform school.
Oh, really? Are you a naughty girl, Bonnie?
Very naughty.
How naughty? What did you do? Stick chewing gum under your desk?
Even naughtier than that.
How interesting. What did you do?
Stabbed my stepfather. Was justified. He was coming on to me. Stabbed him 6 times. Collapsed the lung. He deserved it.
I'm sure he did. You know, I almost forgot the elevator wasn't moving. Hello? Anybody out there? Anyone out there? Hello?
Yeah, we're working on it, but it's going to be a couple minutes.
Okay, thank you. It's just going to be a couple minutes. Thank God.
Now your hair all messed up, Clyde. Here, let me fix it for you. You smell good.
Help! Help!
They already heard you.
Right.
What do you say we skip the party and the two of us go somewhere?
Oh, I would. I'd love to, but I can't. I've got to get to this party.
How come?
Oh, you know, I'm expected. I'd be missed.
Why?
Well, because it's my engagement party.
What are you saying? You've been leading me on. You're not meeting me in the lobby at midnight. You're not bringing me champagne!
One ring by Caity-Shea Violette.
Still no reception?
Knocking!
He should be here any minute.
Oh, what if he doesn't show?
He will.
Okay, you'll be sure.
When we chose our concept, we agreed our love was powerful enough to survive war, to transcend the fate of our ancestors, to trade eternity for. Is that
Elvis? Have to admire his breath control.
It's nice to have some music while we wait.
Boy, there lovebirds.
Hi, Elvis.
What do you say we get this knot? A tie.
I'm sorry.
What else would I be here for, pretty mama?
I think there might have been a mistake.
Are you two getting married?
We are?
And did you request efficient services from a Great Efficients Incorporated?
We did.
And did you request the Elvis ceremonial package?
Elvis! As in elves?
Not Elvis.
Does this look like an Elvis wedding to you?
I gotta tell you, pretty mama, it does not.
Oh, maybe we can get a replacement. I'm sure if the service sent the wrong person, they can get an elven wedding officiant to us within the week.
Well, I'm afraid that's not a service we offer, little mama.
So what should we do?
Michael, it has been many long years since we decided to bind our fates. And now our time has come. I climbed this mountain to become your queen, and I will not leave without a fight.
This is the path we must take.
So we're doing this thing.
My lord.
And just so we're all riding the same wave, this is the only ceremony the king has memorized.
This is the ceremony we were destined to have.
Well, all right then. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Elvis Presley, and we are gathered here today to join Celeste and Michael in holy matrimony. If there be any suspicious minds out there in the audience, don't you think you ought to speak now or never? Their love won't await. Well, all right. Michael, repeat after me. It took a hard-headed woman to make me see the light. I used to live in the hotel down the end of Lonely Street, but now it's Viva Las Vegas, baby, because I need your love tonight.
I take thee as my sacred and eternal queen.
Something like that. Celeste, repeat after me. It only took one night with you to get me stuck on you, and now I'm crazy about you, you big hunka burning love. I used to fear you were nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. But now, you're my teddy bear.
Michael, I would rather spend one lifetime with you than face all the ages of this world alone. And thus, I bind myself to thee.
Michael, do you promise to love this woman a tender?
I do.
Celeste, do you promise to love this man a sweet?
I do, my lord.
And do the two of you promise to never let each other go?
We do!
Well then, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you fools in love, husband and wife. A kiss her quick.